Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom review. As you can see by the title below, this is on episode 6 of Bakuon. And just like always, like in any slice of life especially, but they're also in a lot of animes, we already had the hot spring episode. Guess what's next? Yep, the cultural festival. If there's a school, if it's your anime, there's anime with a school in it, you're going to have a cultural festival. And that's where this one is. And they're going to have, of course, a race with their bikes. Of course, the race ends up not happening this episode, which is actually kind of surprising to me. At first, I was like, dang, this is the first episode where it kind of doesn't really end. It ends with more of a cliffhanger. And I mean, we did have the whole trip thing, and it was in different episodes as well. But this one felt really like, I was like, oh, what the heck? I thought the race was going to happen at the end, but ended up not happening. So that was a little. It honestly made this episode a little in comparison to the other ones. It was still good. There was still a lot of funny moments, but I feel less funny moments than the other ones. Plus, nothing super big happened in this one since the race happens in the next episode, the cultural festival, and the race happens in the next episode. Overall, there was still a lot of funny moments, especially the whole thing with the principal and Laimu and seeing their past, and Laimu ends up betting and everything, and they end up having a whole. She ends up using all the money to buy a whole bunch of these motorcycles, different colors, and the girls are all like, "I'll pick blue because I feel blue today," and they're all sad and everything. And Laimu's just like, it has this and this and this, and I was just cracking up. I was like, dang, Laimu, how old is she? Because even then she could, like, what's it called, when she was older than the principal, she could, what's it called, bet, and of course you have to be 20 to bet according to the anime. And then all of a sudden she's still like she's like never ages or something. She's older but she never ages. Like, what the hell? And I love seeing the interactions between the principal and Laimu. It's just funny and cute to see, to be honest. And hopefully we'll see more of that in the, what's it called, next episode, since the principal did, allow them to do this race and have the betting and everything. It was also funny to see Hidiji using, like, she's trying to figure out how to make the race cooler and better, and she ends up she's playing a video game. She's like, ooh, what are these things on the ground, that the speed boost things? I'm just like, what the heck? And she's like, oh, maybe with their corporation, her company and everything, like, we could do this. And I would be like, what the hell? She's gonna make speed boost? That would be pretty cool and all, but probably dangerous too. I was just cracking up because, obviously, as I am a gamer as well, and I saw that she was like, oh, what are these? Can we put these into the race? I was just cracking up, like, yeah, put those in. That would be pretty cool. I wonder how the race is going to be, too. Where are they going to do it? At the school, like race around the school or something? And just from her, she's getting ideas on how to make this race. I'm wondering if there's going to be huge jumps and stuff like that as well, because that's going to be pretty dang crazy, But then, of course, that was pretty much where I felt the comedy was best at. They had a little bit, like, obviously, Onsa's, little siblings putting, like, the drills on the bike, like, ooh, let's make it cool. And I was like, they're gonna put it on the seat and everything, right? I bet. And yep, they do it. And she's like, I can't sit on that. They're like, yeah, unless you go, oh, I'm like, oh, whoa, what? This is going really mature all of a sudden. Just kidding. But yeah, like, what the hell? Of course they would do that. It was so obvious they were gonna do that. But yeah, that's where I felt was most of the comedy. It wasn't as much comedy as usual. And then of course there was nothing really big happening in this episode. Like, like some big thing happening. The race happens in the next episode, so it wasn't really like, whoa, as much. And there was no really big fan service either, which is the three main things I usually look forward to. The comedy, of course, obviously. Fan service is always nice just to be in there. And usually there's some big thing that they end up doing in the episode, to which this one, there wasn't really anything that happened. It was mostly in preparation. This episode is definitely more of a build-up to the next episode, which I cannot wait for. Probably going to have a lot of comedy, like some stupid things with that race going to go happen. Probably going to have a lot of, people bickering. Can't wait to see Rin and Onsa battle it out against each other. So, oh my gosh, I almost forgot too. Like, at the very end, seeing some of the mods that they had, like Hana's bike had like a whole bunch of mirrors, and like, I was just like, what the hell? Someone's gonna ram into that accidentally or something? Just like, but yeah, I can't wait to see the next episode, to see everyone's mods on their bikes, to see everyone's bikes, and just to see the whole how the race turns up and to see how the principal reacts, how Laimu, how everyone at the school reacts. And I'm thinking, like, is it gonna be the whole episode gonna be the race? Because I feel like it's only gonna be a section of it, and then the rest of it's gonna be some other random things at the festival, which probably gonna be funny, probably gonna have some fan service, probably gonna have a lot of comedy, and obviously the race is probably gonna be the big thing at the either at the end. I'm thinking it's gonna be at the end. Like they're gonna have a bunch of preparation. The end's gonna be the race. That's what I think. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about this episode. Not too much to say, like I said. In comparison to the other episodes so far, I do feel this was probably the most episode. It was still had its moments, but it definitely didn't hit me as much as the other ones did. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Hope you guys enjoy this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything else you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys, see ya.